Canyon. 270 buildings also remain under threat. We have live team coverage tonight. Sean Quinn is in our First Alert Weather Center tracking the fire conditions. But first we begin with senior reporter John Palmentary. He has our latest on the firefight tonight. John?
And there were a couple of different dynamics we've been watching very closely this evening. Certainly the sundowner wind conditions that Sean Quinn has been talking about in our First Alert Weather Center, and also the potential for this fire to spread towards Goleta. Neither of those two items have occurred. The weather is calm, the winds are light in this particular area, and the spread factor of this fire certainly has been restrained right now. Earlier this evening in a hill behind me that you can't see now, it's covered with ash, so any fire from beyond that ridgeline that came this way would really not have any fuel to burn into. So we are located above Highway 101 in the El Capitan Ranch area on a hill, a lookout used by the fire department here to be able to see this burn area. And two or three different areas seem to have a pretty good burnout right now and good control. And the firefighters have a number of crews in there, and they're looking for flare-ups in and out of the canyons, which we did see just after sunset. Well, throughout the weekend, residents over there on the western end of Goleta, just to the east of this fire, were told to prepare because with only 3 to 5 miles space between this area and their homes, a big wind like those sundowners could really be a problem.
Because of these wind-driven fires in our area, they come at night. And when you're preparing early to get out, you can do that during the day at your leisure. At night, when it becomes a necessity, it's very difficult and you start to panic, you're going to forget something.
The western end of the Goleta Valley is one area where residents are keenly aware of the fire and its impacts, and especially if the sundowner winds should wake up. And many of those residents are following very closely their social media alerts, the alerts they get from the city of Goleta, Aware and Prepare, which is another form of communication, nextdoor.com. There's so many of them, and of course we're giving you all that information on our website, KYT.com, and our other social media websites as well as soon as we get that information. But as far as this evening, the big blast of sundowner winds that were forecasted have not happened just yet. We have seen, though, and Sean will be able to explain this a little bit more, that different canyons react differently, and I'll let him get into that as this newscast unfolds. Live atop El Capitan Ranch this evening, overlooking the Sherpa Fire, I'm John Palmentary. Back to you.
All right, stay safe, John. Firefighters have been protecting the water.